Okay, you have got to see this footage. It's been all over the internet. A giant pool in Yellowstone just explodes. And of course, the first thing on everyone's mind is this it? Is the big one coming? Welcome to YELLOWSTONE Repo. Let's break down what really happened.
I mean, this is the question, isn't it? Every little shake, every weird geyser bubble at Yellowstone, and we're all kind of holding our breath. But a massive explosion caught right on camera? Whoa, that feels different. So is the supervolcano finally waking up from its nap?
And we're not talking about a little splash here. The U.S. Geological Survey said this event back in July at the Black Diamond Pool launched muddy water and actual rocks hundreds of feet into the air. Just picture that. That is some serious, serious power.
So, to figure out what's really going on, to see if we should actually be panicking, we gotta put on our geology detective hats and follow the clues.
All right, so the official name for what we saw is a hydrothermal explosion. Now that sounds super sciencey, but the idea is actually really simple. The pressure cooker analogy is perfect. You've got water trapped underground and it's getting heated up by all that hot rock way down below. The pressure just builds and builds and builds until, kaboom, the lid blows off. That's what we're seeing here.
Okay, now this is the most important part. A hydrothermal explosion is all about steam and hot water, right near the surface. Think of it like shaking up a can of soda and popping the top. Yeah, it's a huge mess, it's startling, but it's just the can. A volcanic eruption, that is a totally different beast. That's driven by actual magma, molten rock from deep inside the earth. That's not popping the can, that is the entire factory exploding. So, see, two very, very different things.
Whew, okay. So it's steam, not magma. That is a huge relief. But that still makes you wonder, has this particular pool, the Black Diamond Pool, ever thrown a tantrum like this before, or is this something totally new and weird?
Well, it turns out this pool is kind of famous for having a bad temper. It literally created itself with a big explosion way back around 1912. Then it blew its top again in 1925 just to make its crater a little bigger. It went quiet for about 50 years, but then woke up with another blast in 2006. So this huge explosion we just saw, yeah, it's the biggest one we've ever caught on video. But for this pool, it's just what it does.
So we know it's a steam explosion, and we know this pool is a repeat offender. But what are the scientists who watch this place 24/7 saying is happening right now, today? Let's check out the official word.
So let's look at last month, November 2025. The official count from the University of Utah seismograph stations was 251 earthquakes in the Yellowstone region. Now, I know what you're thinking. 251, that sounds like a crazy number. But for Yellowstone, a place that's constantly alive and rumbling, that's really just a little bit more active than usual. It's basically the park just doing its thing.
And that leads us to the single most important piece of information. The bottom line. As of right now, December 2025, the official volcano alert level for Yellowstone is green, which means normal. All systems are go. Every scientist, all the data, it all says the same thing. The supervolcano is not waking up.
But the story doesn't end there. In fact, it gets even more fascinating. Scientists are so sure it's okay because they've found a brand new way to listen in on Yellowstone's secrets. And you know what? What they found changes everything. You are not going to believe this number. Scientists used artificial intelligence to go back and listen to 15 years of old sound recordings from the park. And the AI found 86,000 tiny little earthquakes that our old technology completely missed. It's like they were deaf to the park's whispers, and suddenly they can hear everything.
Now, hearing 86,000 more earthquakes sounds like the scariest thing ever, right? But it's the exact opposite. It's actually the best news we could have gotten, because the AI proved that all these tiny rumbles are just the sound of that underground plumbing system, that pressure cooker, working perfectly. It's just hot water and steam moving around. It is not the sound of magma rising to the surface.
So, with this incredible new discovery, we can see that that massive explosion at the Black Diamond Pool wasn't a warning sign of a disaster. Not at all. It was just one loud beat in the park's normal, predictable heartbeat. It's not a monster waking up. It's a living, breathing planet. And for the first time, we're really starting to understand its rhythm.
And that just makes you wonder, right? If we just learned this about a place we've been watching for 100 years, what other amazing secrets are out there, just waiting for us to figure out how to listen?
Hey, if you thought this was as cool as I did, make sure you subscribe to YELLOWSTONE Repo. We break down stories just like this all the time. Thanks so much for watching.